What's up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing today? Let's go straight into the Bitcoin price. Of course, say hello to the community, take a look at some altcoins, take a look at the general market, S&P 500, the DXY. Today is an important day. As you know, we do have the interest rate decision. Okay, supposedly it's going to be 0.75%. Is it going to be 1%? If it's 1%, we can expect a big, massive dump. I will be doing a live stream afterwards also. This is at 7:30 Central European time, just half an hour before the news event comes out, so we can just check out the volatility and maybe jump into a trade. Okay, today maybe is going to be one of those first times I'm going to actually trade the news, okay? Just in case that 1% does come out and expect that big aggressive drop on the market. Guys, make sure to smash up the like button, and I'm going to go through Bitcoin right away, okay? So absolutely destroy the like button, everyone here, if you can. This will give me insane support, of course. And I'm going to go quickly say hello through the comment section right away to see who is joining the live stream. I want to say, guys, I'm in a long position. Remember the scenario that we talked about with a tight stop loss here below the wick. I think there is a possibility in getting a bounce here, just as this is a short-term trade to the upside. I will protect my position. I am fighting the trend, basically. There's so much bearishness. We talked about the scenarios of shorting is better, incredible shorting opportunities at this range mentioned on the live stream the last 2 days ago. And, you know, this is a big support level where we could get a short-term bounce. Of course, I'm just looking at this short-term bounce here. As soon as we hit resistance, I'm looking to take profit if I do not get stopped out. We can go through this scenario right away, okay? This is extremely risky. You need to protect position, have your stop loss, okay, in place, just in case the market would have a big aggressive drop here to claim the lows and have that volatility and maybe continue to the downside. We'll go through that scenario now in just 1 second. DXY is actually hitting a resistance zone, but it's exploding, of course. I mean, it is exploding. We talked about the DXY, you know, forming this kind of bullish pennant, bullish flag, all right, and it's just continuing to the upside. So, you know, the shorts were better. Well, the shorts were better. Let me just go through the comment section, and there's so much information to talk about today. But yeah, longing right now is absolutely crazy. I can afford to long with a tight stop loss. It's a risky long, but it's definitely a support level where we're at right now. Shorting is better, longing is more riskier. So anyway, Chris, first in line. Thanks, Chris, for joining the live stream. Look, let's go. Robbie, hola. Linda, good morning. Pratesh, first like, phenomenal. Daniel, good morning. Nikki, hello. Ganesen, what's up, my crypto legends? Crypto OMG, killing it playing these levels between 18,800 to 19,000. Anyone else? Crypto AL, phenomenal. We're in a range. There are some major opportunities, of course. How are you? Danius, Elisha, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you very much for joining. Good evening. Hello there. What's going down? Static. Hello, everyone. Thomas, can you check Gala Dot? Thinking on long trades to open after news. Okay, we can take a look at them. Just 1 second, guys. I want to go through the main markets, okay, which is S&P 500, Bitcoin, and also the DXY, guys, so we can get an idea of what could happen. All right, we do know that we do have the interest rate decision, guys. Is the price baked in? Is it already, is it already there? Has it happened already? What needed to happen? I could say yes or no. It all depends at 8 o'clock Central European time. It can be 1%. Imagine if it's 1%. The market will take a hit, no doubt in my mind. If it's 0.75, like expected, maybe the market is not going to do much. Okay, we might have a little bit of volatility, which is normal. But ticket to Wreck City, please. We all wrecked in crypto. I am wrecked also, but still here, doing the trading, trying to accumulate as much as I can as well during the bear market, guys. The good years will come. After bad years, there's good years. After good years, there's bad years. And it repeats and it repeats. We're in the bad years. This is the moment you want to get excited before the good years. You don't make money in the good years. Money is already made in the good years from the bad years, right? Right. Ciao, Jose, Shaib, Elroy. What's up, Andy? Good to see you again. Good to see you here, Elroy. Rainer, Pro Gamer Nation. Short near on the 5 minute. Short near protocol, I guess. Today I short with a 30x leverage after the news, says Naeem. I mean, this is the thing. Facts Daily. Hey man, how are you doing, Facts Daily? How are you? Let me go right away through the Bitcoin price. Let me take a look at the Bitcoin price right away, okay? Let's go through Bitcoin first, guys, okay? And go through what happened yesterday. Where are we at right now? Why is this such a big support level? We talked about the consolidation that we were likely to have at these levels, okay? This is a big support level. It's a big daily zone. Why is it a daily zone? Well, let me just zoom out here for any new subscribers here or anyone that hasn't checked out the live stream. We've got a big, nice daily close here from 6th and the 7th of September right there, managing to get that kind of support. How do I know this? Well, if we go to the 1 hourly chart and zoom in a little bit, okay, we're actually going to go to the 15 minute. And this daily level is getting very much respected, not getting much of a bounce as support or as resistance, okay, right over here. But we did get the consolidation, right? We did get that reaction. We did get the reaction also as resistance. Finally, getting those bounces right now at this moment. Now, there's something really, really risky here. If you're long in here, I will accept to take this stop loss. All right, I'm risking 0.25%. I'm going to add a little bit if we do get another leg down to make it 0.5%. Because we are hitting a huge support level, guys. And, the possibilities in a bounce is very, very possible. The possibilities in just collapsing from this level to retest the lows from a few days ago, which is at the 18.2K level, is also very possible. One of the main reasons why is because of the massive bearishness that there is. There's huge lower highs, as you can see right there, and it does look like a kind of a descending triangle scenario hitting this support. This could potentially collapse down, okay, to retest the lows. But this is the thing, shorting is better. The last couple of days we were calling for this level being insane resistance zone, okay? I did short here, managed to take some profits all the way down here, got stopped out at break even from the rest of the position when we had this consolidation. But this was also a scenario that we talked about. There is a possibility in claiming the highs here to get a bunch of liquidity hitting this daily level, another support range, getting that reaction. And this is the moment you want to be well aware to potentially short again, okay? Once you see this consolidation, you jump into a short, have a tight stop loss above the wicks, okay, around about the daily level here, around about $19,750. okay, entering at the highest point as you can and looking for that major correction. Once you see this price action, that is an absolute confirmation that you are likely to go lower. This is basically a head and shoulder, very choppy one, okay? Head and shoulder with a huge ascending neckline, but this played out, okay? The technical projected move is getting the head from the neckline, from the breakout. You actually tested this level to the exact dollar. This is the projected move, as you can see, since you were breaking down. This was mentioned yesterday. Yesterday on the live stream, we were trading around about this range, and we're saying, this is the level to take profits. If you're shorting here, the breakdown on this retracement, these are the take profit levels. Of course, protecting position if you want, not take all of your profits. If you want to have a position open, you can still leave it open just in case you do get that breakdown. Then of course you're making insane gains compared to what you're risking. So let me just go through right now here why this is a big support level. Okay, of course we are aggressively in a downtrend, guys. Longing, trying to catch these longs at support levels is very, very risky because we are basically in a heavy downtrend. We don't really know if we're going to get bounced at support. We might just fall down and create another low, claim the lows. It's very, very risky. Longing, it's better to short, okay? High probability short scenarios were mentioned before yesterday and yesterday here at this $19,400 range. Right now, the reason why this is a big support level, something that is also very risky, okay, is the volume. We don't have a huge amount of volume here on this uptrend. We have massive selling pressure. So, this is a long that I am taking, a high risk long position, just because there is enough confluence for me for a potential short-term bounce. Maybe before we continue down. Reason why, like I said, we're getting the reaction from this daily zone, as you can see on the chart, getting those wicks. We're also hitting the 618 from the low to the high, right? Hit the 618. We're getting that consolidation. Now we're having a bit of too many retests. When you retest so many times, we should be jumping up from this level in the next few, minutes, couple of hours, because the more times you retest at creating these lower highs, you are likely to finally get that breakdown. So it is a high risk trade, but if you have a good risk management, you can take that risk. 618 level. It is also hitting the daily level right there where we had the reactions. We're getting the reaction. It is also hit, if we take a look at the value area here on the fixed volume profile from this range over here. So starting from here, right, to the very end, this range, we are at the value area low at this moment. So, the possibility in this value area low holding to get to the value area high, which would be my take profit, just around about the $19,300, $19,400 range. For me, that is a take profit zone, value area high from the zone. And it's also this, big major resistance level that we did have, support, resistance, okay, big fake out right there, not much volume. This is just a big fake out reaction at above 19,400. So it's a possible scenario. It is also the 618 from the highs. So this is a plan. It's one of my plans here. 19,300. It's a possible short-term bounce. Just something that I wanted to say there. Stop loss below this wick over here. I'm planning to re-enter a little bit just in case we do get another wick. And tight stop loss right there. Risk to reward from entry point, okay, my average entry point would be around about 3-1, almost a 4-1. That is the kind of scenario that I'm looking for. I mean, let's see if that happens. Live trading here on Bybit, guys. I'm in that trade here, as you can see, looking for that quick jump up before we have another leg down. Hopefully I will be closing this trade before the news event, or if I get stopped out, or if we do start pumping, I will be protected, taking profits. We got this, massive news event, of course, Federal Reserve interest rates hopefully I will not have any trades open to the actual news. Once the news happens, we're going to try and get into a quick trade live. Now, why was a good thing is that we are hitting resistance on the DXY at the 110.7. Can it create a short-term double top scenario and come back down? Absolutely. I mean, this is very, very possible. We're just hitting the top right now, getting the reaction here on the DXY. Look how we are getting the reaction at the top. Are we going to explode out, or are we going to get rejected? Well, we're at resistance, so we could get rejected. This is why, I'm also in the long. We could have a short-term rejection before we absolutely blast off here from the resistance zone. Right, the Fed interest decision and press conference will be held today. The decision will be announced at 6 p.m. UTC, which is 8 p.m. Central European time, and the Fed press conference will be at 6:30. Yes, absolutely. We are well aware of this. Very important day today. I'm bearish now. I'm feeling like a crowded trade. It's very risky for doing some trading right now. Make sure to not risk more than you're willing to lose, of course. This is wake me up at 12k, says Kevin. Absolutely. Morning, Alex. How are you doing? Merlin, Angelo, hello. Dreambee, hi Idol. Thank you for the daily knowledge. You are changing lives every day. More power. Wow, absolutely phenomenal. Don't take me too serious on this potential trade. We're at support, but it's insanely bearish. I prefer much more to be more confident in short positions, right? In selling positions, just like here, just like this range over here, talking about that at 19,400, 19,500, the last 2 days, saying, guys, we're hitting a huge resistance zone. We are in a very big, massive bearish scenario, downtrend. We were hitting the 618 here from the highs to the lows right there, just to the exact dollar, then to the 6.5, getting that consolidation. This was a must short position. Of course, where's our take profit zone? At least to the 618 range. I mean, this was a day trade, small swing trade. It did take almost 2 days, but from these lows to the highs, we shorting here. We're taking profits exactly at the support level. This was an insane trade. I just managed to get into this trade right over here, like I did show on the live stream. But anyway, if we take a look at the daily zone, guys, also the daily chart. Let me just get a clean chart here. 1 second, because this is what I used for the thumbnail. We're at a critical zone at this moment. This is the moment of truth today. I think this is on purpose. Today, the exact day from the news, we're getting, a kind of a very choppy head and shoulder. We want to see a head and shoulder at the top of a trend, really, not at the bottom of a trend. But we got a huge daily support level, which is exactly at this range at 18,600, 18,700. Okay, we're getting a little bit of volatility, but look how we bounce. We form these peaks over here. Okay, as you can see, then we form this over there, and we retest it again and form this scenario right there. This is a kind of a huge head and shoulder scenario, right? We're just at support level, just before we get the, interest rate decision. Just imagine if it were to be 1% and the market is going to get a big, massive hit. We'll probably see Bitcoin dropping a couple of $1,000 today. It's possible. Or getting a massive bounce. Nothing confirmed yet. Everything's aligning up, but we are at critical support level, guys. And today is the day that we're going to see a potential reversal, which I think is, less likely, or a massive big breakdown from this huge support level. The curious thing here, guys, is that the S&P 500 is also at a critical support range. If we take a look at the S&P 500, you can clearly see here, all right, on the VPVR. Let me just get the VPVR here. Let me get the, value area low right here with high, just so you can check it out, guys. Right there, S&P 500 is at a huge support range. It's an aggressive downtrend, of course. It's at, look at this spike on the VPVR. Look at it being respected right there. Massively respected at this moment for the last 2 days. We're getting this consolidation at the range. It's the markets are waiting till till the Federal Reserve, till the decision of interest rates. If it's 0.75, markets probably won't do much. It will probably get a little bounce, maybe, or maybe just a bit of volatility. If it's 1%, yeah, we are expecting, at least the S&P 500 before Friday, maybe in between today and tomorrow, to come down all the way to the 3,700 points, to these lows, to the next big major support level. Crazy support level. So it's a matter of time. If, we could potentially trade this live. I will be doing a live stream. I will try and find the news live, so we can actually see the movement while we see the decision. If it's 1%, I'm going to jump into a short trade really fast with high leverage. Of course, that will be on PrimeXBT. I did close some shorts yesterday. We made some insane profits on S&P 500, natural gas. I'm still in a natural gas position. Closed the S&P 500 just to see what is going to happen, by the news event. Remember, I will be trading S&P 500 on PrimeXBT potentially live. If you are interested in trading stock market, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P on PrimeXBT, you get 7% added to your deposit. It's another way to support the channel, but you get the best bonus available by using Bitcoinsensus 50 as a promotion code. You deposit $10,000, you're getting $700 on top of your deposit, so you have more buying power. I've got a full tutorial down below in the description also if you are interested. Let's take a look. How many BTC is Andy holding? Very good question. I'm not going to say how many Bitcoin I've got, but I am buying more and more. Hopefully, I'm going to get quite a lot before the next bull run. Are we dumping? Are we going lower? What is going on? Yeah, price is dumping a little bit. What's going to happen? DXY. Best scenario, of course, guys, was this one. Longing right this now. It's not an insane high probability trade. It's a very risky one. We could get a short-term bounce, but it's not recommended. This is a trade that I am in. Of course, you do not need to follow what I do because this is a very risky trade. We have very strong support, but in a very aggressive downtrend. The trade scenario was the one mentioned the last 2 days right there at huge resistance. While we were trading on Bitcoin at huge resistance, the DXY was exactly at this range, okay? Inside of this kind of bullish channel pennant, whatever you want to call it, inside of this zone, creating higher lows. So while Bitcoin was at resistance, the DXY was at support here, creating the higher lows. You know the deal. This is massive bullishness for the DXY, and continuation to the upside was very likely. So, I mean, this is the good thing about the DXY. You need to have the DXY very much. You're doing your analysis also. It has a huge impact on the Bitcoin price. So DXY is looking bullish and it's creating higher lows, and you are trading at a support level and Bitcoin is at resistance. You know that you do have a high probability short scenario to the next big major level, guys, and we are hitting this level, exactly that major level. Okay, which is the 618 from the highs, from the lows to the highs, which is playing phenomenal. My take here, guys, is that we're going to get a bounce. How many hours till we know if it's 75 or 100? It's going to be, from now, it's going to be exactly just under 9 hours. So it's still quite a lot of time. Hi Andy, can you please check if whales are buying or selling BTC at the current price? In my info, they are dumping their positions, meaning that Expect lower prices, thanks. Yeah, there are some, I mean, there are some that are buying, there are some that are selling. There is a little bit of a battle right now of accumulation and selling pressure. So we can check that. I've got a super chat here from Adam. Can we take a look at HTR USDT? Appreciate it, boss. Adam, absolutely. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for following. Let's take a look. All good stuff. Reassuring TA. Cheers, Andy. John Edge, thank you very much for joining. Pamp, says Pubi Chiasm. Let's take a look at HTR USDT for Adam. I want to take a look at Ethereum also. Very important crypto. HTR USDT. Hathor. Okay. Ooh, okay. Can we take a look at Hathor? Nothing, no major levels. Not much here, just a couple of boxes, no full analysis. Oh my goodness, I need more price data here to check out. Let's take a look at the US dollar pair. US dollar. We've only got US dollar tether. Unfortunately, we haven't got more price data to see accumulation. I think it's a relatively new crypto from 2020, if I'm not mistaken. We don't have more price data, only on. Right, we cannot check major support levels. I think the launch was in, early 2021, late 2020, by the looks of things. Massive, if you are bullish in this project, this is the selling pressure is getting exhausted. Selling pressure is aggressive right over here. The selling pressure is very, very aggressive at this range. Okay, during the first and second quarter of 2022. Right now, Q3, it's getting exhausted. So if you are bullish in this project and you are looking for accumulating for the next couple of years, these are good levels to buy. If you want short-term technical analysis, this is looking at the daily. You are still, it is still aggressively, not aggressively, but it's in a downtrend. Of course, these downtrend, channels, they tend to break up, not down. So, the support level of this channel in the next couple of weeks is at 4 cents. So you can assume that you're not potentially going to go much lower, right? Is this crypto going to go to zero? I don't see a successful breakdown from this support level. The crypto can go to zero. Nothing is impossible. We did see Luna, how it went to zero. But if you are bullish on Hathor, if you do think it's a great project and has a great future, it's a very, very low cap crypto, 19 million. These are the ones that you want to look for that, 50x at least in the next bull run. So this is the deal. It's in a descending channel for the last few months. How far low can it go? Because, all-time high on Hathor was at $2.50 almost. It's trading at 8 cents. We can see the selling pressure is getting exhausted here in this descending channel, okay, where there is selling pressure, but it's calming down right now. These are the selling aggressive, this is the selling aggressive pressure, capitulation. We got no room to capitulate right now. Price is close to zero at 8 cents when it was at $2.40. So these are accumulating levels, in my opinion. We just kind of lost the low here. So what we potentially got is the support of this channel, which would be around about the 6 cent level. We just lost a low here. So lower is likely. We can see this level being respected as support on Hathor, which is at the 10 cents. We only just broke down the 10 cents a few days ago. Currently trading at 8 cents. So lower is likely, but we are going to find support round about the 6 cent level. We got the bounce here in July. bounced at the beginning of September, finally breaking down a little bit lower at around about the 6 cent range. In between 6 and 7 cents is where you should be getting a bounce here from the support here of the lower lows. As you can see, you do get these bounces. You will be getting these bounces, all depending on if you want to trade it long. I would wait for today's event if it's massively bearish and you do see Hathor coming down to 6 cent range. That is a level where you're likely to get a bounce. You are likely to get a big relief rally potentially to the 10 cent range. 14K on the way, says Justin Lillard. Maybe yes. CPI data was higher than expected. Fed will get aggressive. Hopefully it's going to be 1%, and I'm going to short the S&P 500. I will definitely put a short position on the S&P 500 on PrimeXBT live. Let's see what happens. 0.75 is kind of guaranteed. Yeah, if it's 1%, oh my goodness, we're going to see a very, very massive aggressive drop, guys. Hey Andy, Michael Saylor bought BTC, 130 BTC. I think massive pump incoming. Wow, I mean, quick wick. Michael Saylor, he I mean, really, he is not in big trouble, but I think his average price is the low 20k levels, I think, or 25k range. I think he is in a loss at this moment on his BTC holdings. Same as El Salvador. El Salvador making it legal tender. The experiment, everybody has a huge hate on him right now because of the huge amount of money that he invested in Bitcoin. But anyway, yeah, they're just going to have to hold. They're going to have to learn about the cycles and be patient and expect lower potentially if we do get aggressive. When people expect dumps, market pumps. Very possible also. If I do know if it's 1% on the interest rate, we are likely going to get a big drop. Okay, so it's just very, very likely. 130 BTC is nothing. Yeah, exactly. 130 BTC is not much. He sells 1,500 BTC if he knows if it is a huge dump. It's 30k, says Mike. Okay, so his average price is 30k. I have lost track with Michael Saylor, so he's in a huge loss. I thought it was the low 20k levels, but yeah, 30k is his average price buy, so he's in a pretty big loss, over 30% loss, and all, you know. And this is I think it's over $1 billion. How many Bitcoin he's got? Over 100,000 Bitcoin, I think. They will be scared when BTC is at 4K. Come on, man. BTC at 4K. Oh my! I'll be buying 10 Bitcoin at those levels. I will save some USDT just in case we do go down there. It will be epic. I don't think we're going to go down to 4K. I don't even think we're going to go down to 10K. I know there's so many people that think like me as well, and they have millions and millions of dollars. There will be buying down at those levels heavily, guys. Trust me. If we go down to 10K, it's not going to be for a long time. Well, you'll see that. You will see it. Will he short the S&P 500 before the announce or after? That's a very good question. I think I'm going to try and do it live. I'm going to try and do it live as soon as it comes out. Because if we do take a look at the S&P 500, as soon as the CPI data came out, we did have a pump. We had a small little pump. CPI data was higher than expected. We know that. 8.3 inflation. We were expecting 8.1. This is bad, of course. You did have time to jump into a trade, okay? If you did take a look at the CPI data coming out, it was getting a big, massive, aggressive drop. You did have a few minutes to get into a trade. So maybe that is going to be the scenario. Of course, this is a very risky trade. I'm going to risk 1% on my capital, and it's going to be a little bit for fun, okay? Because sometimes when the news events come out, you could have a massive pump, then a very aggressive drop, or you can have a drop and then a massive pump. We did see this, when was it? Was it in August at some point? It was in August where we did have, hang on one second, let me just get the S&P 500 out. If I do see Bitcoin, I will remember on the chart. I think it was in August somewhere, right over here. It was the 13th, no, in July. 13th of July, we had some news event from the Fed. It was the FOMC meeting or something. We had a massive dump and then a massive big bounce. So S&P 500, what happened? 13th of July. 13th of July, same scenario. We dumped, okay? It did look like that we were losing a major higher low, right? Support trend line. This was what happened on the news event. We had a drop, bang, bang, bit of volatility, massive recovery a few days after. So it's a little bit of a risky one if you're trading the news. I just know that we're at support level on the S&P 500, just at support. Just by looking at the chart, it does look like that we are, we need to break this low. This huge level where we're consolidating at this moment, it looks like that it's just poised to be broken down here as soon as the news comes out. I'm leaning slightly bearish on the news event. So yeah. Andy, short on XRP. Let's take a look at XRP right away, of course. Muqtadi, let's take a look at XRP right away. If it's 0.5 rate hike, BTC will for sure pump and dollar come down. That is absolutely true, Hushan. Yeah, just imagine, because the Fed is kind of destroying the economy right now. Okay, if they're going to get these interest rates so high, it's not really healthy for the economy, right? It's at least a 1-2 year period of a recession. If it's going to go all the way up to, who knows what, 5, 6, 7%, and then he wants to get inflation down to 2%, which I think is mission impossible for him. For the next couple of years, it's very, 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 very difficult. But just imagine if it's 0.5%, markets will get a huge bounce, which is also a possibility. Remember, CPI data, they were expecting 8.1% inflation rate, and it was 8.3. So everyone was like, yo, what the hell? We were all expecting 8.1, and it was 8.3. So that had a massive impact on the market. And we're expecting 3.25 for September interest rate. Currently at 2.5. We're expecting 3.25. If it's 3.5, I see a massive dump happening. If it's only going to go up to 3%, because it's only increasing 0.5%, market will potentially get a massive recovery. It's very, very possible. BTC dump, absolutely phenomenal. It's having a little bit of a pump right now. No way to be 0.5%. Yeah, it's very unlikely. 0.75 is the most likely. Always expecting higher. Right, let's take a look at XRP here for the community. XRP, because XRP was absolutely flying. What was going on with XRP? Let's take a look at XRP here together, guys. If you have any suggestions, let me know, guys. Let me know. This is what I had on XRP on the daily chart. What we basically have. Wow, this is actually respecting this box very, very well over here. Why? It's been a huge daily support level. What has happened today Look at this daily level, guys. Absolutely crazy. This is what we got. We got a box right there. We got daily close and open here from the 12th of May. Let me just get a horizontal ray right there. Exactly at this range, okay, where we do have the daily closes and opens approximately. Let's get it here in between this range. It's basically where we got the box, right? Daily close and opens. Bang, 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 bang. Got it right over here. Lot of volatility right there, getting the rejection. It's creating higher lows in the short term. So we could have assumed that this was a fake out. We had big support right there. Big massive recovery here on XRP, going from 32 cents all the way to 42 cents just yesterday. And if we go to the 4-hourly chart, I mean, this was a long scenario. There's not much volume on Bitstamp here. Damn. XRP. I did see someone in the Telegram group saying if I could check XRP. I'm not sure if he said for a short or a long, but basically where we do have big resistance is exactly at this range over here, at the 44 cent range. Okay, it's the highs from this scenario here that we did have in May. Okay, as you can see, we did have a nice daily consolidation at these highs, a few days at the 44 cent level. It would be the top of the channel here in the next coming days, right? We were creating we're creating higher highs and higher lows. We are locally in an uptrend here for the last few months on XRP, you like it or not. This is why we're getting a huge bounce at the support range, not managing to break here the lows. As you can see, just consolidation, big bounce. Of course, ideal short scenario for me on XRP. And this is only, well, we're looking for longs at this moment after the breakout, just a quick long scenario. And I'm going to explain right now. If XRP does manage to hit the 44 cent level, we got a lot of confluence at this range. Let me just check out the VPVR. Yeah, not much to see on the VPVR. We're above all of this consolidation level. Yeah, basically we've got the daily zone here, liquidity grab scenario above these highs. If it does go all the way up there, we got the high resistance zone. So 44 cent level is an extreme shorting scenario for me, in my personal opinion. If it does get touched, if it does get tapped in the next couple of days, then that would be a short scenario in my personal opinion. I'm just going to leave the chart there. If we go to the 1 hourly chart, guys, I mean, this is, oh, I did see someone telling me about a cup and handle. Cup and handle, I do remember right now. There's a cup and handle on the 1 hourly right there. Could arguably discuss. We're breaking up. We're getting that bounce. I mean, the long scenario on XRP was exactly just below the 39 cents. This was just a few hours ago. So I would assume that you did get that, take that long. Yeah, good analysis on you. Volume is not insane. I'm just going to check out another exchange here, Bybit, to see if we do have. I mean, on Bybit we do have pretty nice volume on this breakout. So yeah, this is the scenarios that we talk about a lot, guys. Breaking a major resistance zone here, as you can see. Exactly at the 39 cent level, right? We got rejection, 3 points of touch. This is what you want to see in a cup and handle scenario. Yeah, basically we had the breakout with pretty intense volume. Where did we bounce? Yeah, exactly at this resistance level, guys. That is definitely a long scenario. Of course, we're probably going to take some, we're probably going to hit some resistance levels here on XRP. Look, if we go to the 15-minute, we could come back down to claim the lows. Or depending on how we claim these lows, it might be another longing opportunity. But, you know, you can see it right there. If you, it's very, very difficult, guys. It is difficult. We're hitting a huge resistance level at this moment. I would maybe take some profits if you did long here. I can't remember who it was right now, but someone did ask about XRP, and you asked a few hours ago, I think. So I would assume that you did take the long. You know, you got higher volume, On the pump, you had a little bit of aggressive volume here, but it's still much lower. You're hitting a support level. You know, it's a long trade. Oh, we got XRP getting a little bit of a pump. So yeah, it's breaking the zone. It's breaking the zone. Absolutely phenomenal. It's breaking the support level. Maybe it's just a fake out, but yeah, if it does manage to get up, yeah, we're looking for the highs to be claimed. You know, the projected move from this is is round about the 44 cent. So it's in the cards. 44 cent XRP looks like it's on the way. Let's go back to this chart over here and go to the 1 hourly. Let's go to the 4 hourly actually. So we got that cup and handle. Like I said, the projected move from the cup and handle is all the way up here to the 44 cent range. So yeah, this is the thing. That is a shorting level, and this was a longing level. 39 was for longing. 39 cent range was for longing. 44 cent range is for shorting. Yeah, not much to add on that. Price action still aggressively to the upside. Yeah, this looks pretty good to claim the highs and even go to 44 cents. I mean, you should be already in profits if you did get into the exact bounce here. You're already up 5%, you know, with a little bit of leverage. You're making some pretty nice gains. Remember, you can trade XRP on Bybit. You do have a bunch of cryptos. You got an insane bonus down below on Bybit that you can be claimed, which is up to $4,380. You just need to sign up. It takes less than 2 minutes. And at the rewards hub on your profile, you will have different tabs with different bonuses that you need to follow to claim all of those bonuses, guys. Make sure to take advantage of that bonus. For the moment, let's see if we do get this bounce on XRP. My take profit zone is 19,300 range. Let's see what happens. For the moment, we would need a nice aggressive pump here, but it's a very, very risky long. You need to understand this. DXY is topping today, says Big Mellow. Let's see. BTC pumping is having a little bit of a pump. We're at support, guys, and you know the deal. At resistance, I want to short. At support, I want to long. Now, shorting at longing at support in an aggressive downtrend it's risky, guys. It is risky, of course it is, but it's definitely worth the shot. You know, it's definitely worth a shot. Why is this support? We're hitting the 618 from the lows to the highs, right there. 618. We're hitting the value area low from this trading range for the last few days. As you can see, we've got value area high. This is the level I expect it's going to hit in the next coming hours. It's very, very possible before the news. It's a possibility. Value area low from the range getting support. What would I expect here? I would expect the value area high to be claimed. Value area high, I might be short at this range in the next coming hours. I might be looking for shorts. We'll be hitting the 618 from this drop from yesterday to today. You know, I am long now, but I might be short later. So don't judge me as this guy's bullish and bearish, in the same day. No, it's all about scalping and the timing. Check out gold, Andy, please, says Eddie. Absolutely, let's take a look at gold. Why not? We can take a look at other markets. Why not, guys? Gold, US dollar. I was going to put, I think just by putting gold, you have it here. Let's take a look at gold. Oh, I remember gold here. I got stopped out at break even from a scenario. Look at this. We broke the uptrend. I remember looking at this harmonic pattern, getting the pump, looking for the this level to be hit. It didn't reach it, but protected position, got stopped out at break even. I was longed here at the major support trend line. It was pretty nicely in profits. Said, wow, this is looking good. Let's protect position. yeah, got stopped out and finally had an aggressive drop. Look how as soon as, you know, this is insanely technical as well. Look how gold, as soon as, and this is a multi-monthly uptrend, we're currently retesting the lows here. A big fat, I mean, it's so incredible how the markets are aligning at a huge level the same day that we do have, you know, the interest rate decision. It's all baked in, guys. It's baked in. It's all at, and Seb, you know I like the word baked in. Racing Pixel, Seb. I've got Scotty here also. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. My moderators here always giving me insane power. But look how S&P is at support. Bitcoin is at support level also, like I showed you on the daily. If we go to the daily chart right now, let me just show you here the daily chart. We're at support, guys. We're at a critical zone. Look at this. It's like a head and shoulder scenario. Most of the people are expecting dump. A huge bounce could happen, or we could, you know, depending on our 8 o'clock Central European time, guys, we're going to try and do a live stream to see what happens and you know, be, you know, ready for any scenario. But it's at a critical daily support level here, which if it breaks, or depending on what happens, it looks like though everything is lining up. All of the markets are at an insane level. Bitcoin is at a huge support level that if it breaks, we're going to go to much lower levels. As you can see, we've been consolidating here at this range for the last few months. It's waiting for today to see what happens. S&P 500 is at a critical support level also. This 3,900 point range, we're currently below that level, but it's been huge support and resistance with a little bit of volatility, support, resistance. Depending on what happens today, we will have an aggressive move down of potentially 100 or 150 points down to the $3,700 range. It's at a critical level. If we take a look at gold at this moment, it is also at a support range. It's also at a major support level, as you can see right there. Okay, as you can see, bounce. This is looking at the daily. Looking all the way back to 2020, the $1,670 an ounce was support here. April, August 2021. Again, got the bounce in July. It's right there at this moment to see what is going to happen, because you could get a pretty nice big pump if it's only going to be 0.5%, the interest rate decision. If it's going to be 1%, I expect gold to go down. I expect Bitcoin. I expect S&P 500. So it's just waiting for that confirmation. Look how gold, you know, if gold loses this support level, yeah, expect much lower, okay? In the next coming months, but there are some, you know, we need to go with this wave to the downside. Look how gold, when it broke, and I should have traded this, but of course I don't take a look at all of the markets. That would be absolutely insane. My head would explode. If you know, take a look at this higher low scenario on gold. Absolutely insane. This is an absolute fake out, just a bunch of noise. Big wick to the downside and up. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Last higher low is this zone, right? At the $1,800 an ounce. It's the last higher low. Look how gold came all the way up there. This was in August. Wow, that was an insane shorting opportunity. The massive support level, last higher low, claimed as resistance. You want to jump into a short position right there. You lost market structure, higher lows, during about a year or so. It was over a year of higher lows, market structure, lost the structure, had a massive bounce at this $1,700 range. Your short, high probable short, was right there at $1,800. Right now, all depending on the news, we're at critical support. This is like, it's a lottery. We do not know what is going to happen. Will it be 0.5, 0.75? Will it be 1%? They're all at support, waiting to see what the Federal Reserve is going to say. It's absolutely crazy how the markets just, just consolidate at a major level to see what is going to happen. S&P at a Bitcoin at huge support, S&P at huge support, gold at huge support, waiting to see what happens to get that breakdown or the massive bounce. You got to absolutely love the markets, because sometimes the coordination is absolutely crazy. The regret in his face, on my face, regret on not shorting. The moderators are late. Yes, they are. No, they're not. They can join wherever they want. They're absolutely amazing. Dippin', how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Bull flag on Ethereum on the 1 hourly. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. Let's take a look at Ethereum. We haven't checked out Ethereum on today's live stream. Depending on how we pump right now, and this is what I am eyeing for Ethereum. There's a really nice harmonic here. 1,250. If we do hit those levels, I'm going to long, no matter how bearish it looks. Of course, if it's having a falling knife, I won't long it. But if we hit that level, when there's no news events, by tomorrow, maybe next week, I will be looking to long that level. This was explained, and I will explain this on other videos and live streams. There's a huge support level at 1,250 on Ethereum. So I got someone saying there's a bull flag on Ethereum on the 15-minute chart. Bull flag on the 15-minute. FOMC is in 7 hours. No, it's in 8 hours, isn't it? Is it in 7 hours? I hope I got the timing right. I will double check. I've got here 8 o'clock p.m. Central European time, and it's 12 o'clock here. So yeah. Bull flag on the Ethereum on the 1 hourly. Okay, I get you there. We don't want bull flags to be as extended. This is a little bit of a too much of a bull flag, right? It's too much of a bull flag. But I get the point. I do see it's a descending channel. Descending channel scenario. Let's go to the 15-minute. Yeah, no, it's not even a channel, but it's creating lower lows. It's creating lower highs. It's descending broadening wedge kind of scenario. I would stay cautious, or depending on what Bitcoin does. But I do see a leg up, Potentially we could get that leg up here on Ethereum to the 1,366. If we were to see Bitcoin to have the pump all the way up here to the $19,300 range. Let's see what happens. I will be protecting my position, by the way, as soon as we get another leg up. But yeah, I mean, this was mentioned on yesterday's live stream. Of course, this is a very risky long, okay? I'm not saying we're going to hit that level, but that is a take profit range, the 19,300, 19,400. It's a take profit zone. This could absolutely roll down. We're still creating lower highs. So I wouldn't get too excited. I wouldn't definitely long here. I would long at the lowest level and have a tight stop loss. Just in case we roll back down here. It's very, very possible. We probably haven't got enough power to move up there. But this was explained on the live streams. Why is this a support level? Why is it a potential long? Because we have the daily level from the 6th and 7th of September. It's a daily close and open right there. That has been respected the last few days. respected as in consolidation. We consolidated there, consolidated here. We had a consolidation, we were getting the bounces the last, in between yesterday and today. So it's acting as support, meaning that, the bulls can defend this level in the short term for a bigger bounce. It is possible. So you want to add confluence there. You are hitting the 618 level from the lows on the 19th till the highs of the 20th. You're hitting 618. You're adding confluence at that daily level. You are at the value area low from the zone from the 19th, right? We have a trading range right there. So what is the, biggest volume? Which are the biggest areas from the highs and the lows? Well, if you take a look at the fixed range from this level to this level, you can see that the value area low from, the big massive cluster of volume inside of this range is exactly at this level over here. So you can assume that the value area high at above 19,300 can potentially be claimed. It can be claimed. Guess what? I'll be bearish at this level, all depending on how we touch it. I mean, we've got the news event also. It's going to be a bit difficult. I probably won't be doing any trading. I'll maybe have, if I don't get stopped out from this long, I'll probably have some position open still, just in case. It's 0.75 or 0.5%, and we might just have a massive pump. Interesting day today. It's going to be very, very nice, guys. It's going to be cool. I'm going to try and do a live stream just before the news, okay? DXY dumping. Come on. DXY got the rejection from the highs. This was mentioned at the beginning of the live stream. The reason why I am trying a long attempt on Bitcoin is because Bitcoin is at support and DXY is at resistance. So this is giving me more confluence. The more things you add up for a potential trade, better. You got the resistance level. Here, the highs created the first week of 7th of September. Hitting that level, hey, this could create a small short-term double top. Short-term, what I mean is that we might jump and, just in 3 hours, we might have an explosive pump. It is also very, very possible. But in the immediate short term, this is the moment I want to be cautious. I would maybe want to protect my position from my long. Not yet. As soon as we claim these highs, I will protect position, because then obviously there's high probability in going higher if we do claim the highs here, the lower highs, exactly at $19,090 approximately. You do manage to claim these highs. It is a protect position, and it's likely to hit that 19,300 in the next couple of hours potentially. But I'm really not bearish on the DXY. DXY is an absolute beast, and it's basically just testing the higher highs resistance as support, slightly below at this moment, but it just potentially can consolidate and bang, get ready for the next move up. This is like an insane massive bull flag that can be in play. And we do have a projected move of 112 range on the DXY, which can be reached maybe before Friday, or depending on today, guys. Today's a very, very important day. It's going to be absolutely crazy. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I will be taking a look at some altcoins afterwards. DXY bearish divergence on the daily time frame. Yeah, very, very possible. It's not a pump out of nowhere. It's been fluctuating all day. Yeah, exactly. No majors. It's a bit boring. Boring price action. Not much. But I think, there is a high probability in getting the pump up there at the range. Then, of course, lower high. Yeah, we might break down. But I do see that pump potentially happening. Let's see if it does. We got the technicals for it. I got someone here. Inda, ¿cómo reaccionarán los mercados una subida del 0.75 y a una del 1%? Gracias, genio. I'm going to say this in English. If it's up 0.75, maybe the market will just have a little bit of volatility inside of the zone. If it's what the market expects, people are expecting 0.75. So we should be seeing maybe a little bit of volatility up and down inside of the zone, and then potentially a direction if it's what we expect. If it's 0.75. Now if it's 1%, I expect a huge, massive correction, as it's, they are getting aggressive with interest rates. Market is going to take a massive hit. If it's 0.5, I will see I think it's going to massively pump. If, we're expecting 325, if it goes to 3%, markets will pump, but it's unlikely. 0.5 is unlikely, and 1% is more likely than 0.5. So I think they're going to get aggressive, or they're going to keep it at 0.75. If it's low, a massive pump. If it's what we are expecting, which is 0.75, I think maybe just volatility up and down. And if it's 1%, huge, massive dump, guys. And we are at a big support level on most of the big markets, such as S&P 500, gold, Bitcoin. We're at support level here, looking at the daily. So Inda, you're very welcome. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Make sure to destroy the like button if you enjoyed the stream. Come on guys, we're almost 500 people watching, 221 likes. We can get to 300 likes here before we wrap it up. I will be doing another live stream in about 6-7 hours from now, half an hour before the news event, so we can take a look at it live, take a look at the scenarios, jump into a trade. It will be a very, very fun afternoon here, Central European time. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. Check out the bonuses that we do have down below on the exchanges, guys. If you scroll down on Bybit and PrimeXBT, you got the best deals available. And also check out all our socials. We got Discord, Telegram group, huge community in the Telegram. Make sure to join it, and I will see you afterwards for the Fed interest rate decision, guys. Thank you, and I will see you later.